heartbreaking news has rocked the Tulane University community and the broader world of college basketball. School officials have confirmed that Tulane men's basketball player Gregg Glenn III has tragically passed away following an accident over the weekend. The 22-year-old senior forward, who was widely regarded for both his athletic abilities and his charismatic personality, was a rising star with a promising future both on and off the court. The somber announcement came on Monday, July 28th, when Tulane University and its athletics department publicly shared the devastating loss. Glenn, who transferred to Tulane from the University of Michigan after his freshman year, had just completed a stellar junior season with the Green Wave and was preparing for what many believed would be a standout senior campaign. Gregg was an outstanding athlete on our men's basketball team and an individual who brought joy and light to those around him, said Sarah Cunningham, Tulane's Vice President of Student Affairs. His commitment to excellence inspired many of us, a force on the court standing tall and confident. Gregg Glenn III quickly made his mark at Tulane after transferring from Michigan. Over the past 2 seasons, he evolved into one of the team's most consistent and impactful players. During the 2023-2024 season, Glenn started all 34 games for the Green Wave, averaging an impressive 10.6 points per game while shooting 50% from the field. His presence in the paint and his ability to stretch the floor made him a key piece in Tulane's rotation. Glenn wasn't just a stats producer, he was a leader. His on-court intensity, high basketball IQ, and tireless work ethic made him a coach's dream and a fan favorite. Whether it was diving for loose balls, battling for rebounds, or making crucial defensive stops, Gregg was known for doing the gritty work that didn't always show up on the stat sheet. Head coach Ron Hunter, visibly emotional during Monday's press conference, spoke candidly about what Glenn meant to the program. He was not only an exceptional athlete, but also a remarkable person who brought energy, dedication, and kindness to our team and community, Hunter said. Gregg had a way of lifting others, whether it was encouraging a freshman during a tough practice or helping a teammate work through a slump. He was always there. Coach Hunter also emphasized how much Gregg had grown as a player and person during his time at Tulane, noting that his leadership would leave a lasting legacy within the program. A promising journey cut short. Gregg Glenn III hailed from Florida, where he first made a name for himself as a standout high school athlete. Born and raised in a sports-loving family, Glenn was the oldest of his siblings and often served as a role model for them. His athletic journey began early and flourished through dedication, support, and natural talent. After graduating from high school as a 4-star recruit, he committed to the University of Michigan, joining a prestigious basketball program known for developing top-tier talent. Although his freshman season at Michigan was more about learning and adjustment, he showed flashes of brilliance, seeking more opportunities and a better fit. Gregg transferred to Tulane, where his game and his influence truly blossomed. In addition to his on-court success, Glenn was focused on his academic and personal growth. He was majoring in health and wellness, a field that spoke to his deep interest in fitness, mental health, and community service. Those who knew him say he was passionate about helping others and often spoke about wanting to use his platform to make a difference. Gregg had big dreams not just in basketball, but in life, said teammate Jordan Wood. He talked about opening a wellness center one day, maybe something to help kids back in Florida. He really cared. A heartfelt outpouring of grief and support. News of Glenn's passing sent shockwaves through the Tulane campus and across the collegiate basketball community. Fellow athletes, coaches, and students gathered Monday evening for an impromptu candlelight vigil held outside Devlin Fieldhouse, the home of Tulane basketball. Hundreds stood in silence, some crying, others embracing, all paying tribute to a young man whose life ended far too soon. Social media was flooded with messages of love and sorrow. Tulane students posted photos and stories about Gregg's kindness and uplifting spirit, while college basketball players and coaches from around the country expressed their condolences. In heartbreak, Florida Atlantic guard Jonald Davis, who had played against Glenn in a closely contested game earlier in the year, shared a message on Instagram. Didn't know him personally, but I remember his energy on the court. Respect to him and prayers to his family and teammates. Rest easy. The American Athletic Conference also issued a statement expressing its sadness and extending support to Tulane during this difficult time. The AAC family mourns the loss of Gregg Glenn III. He was a rising star in our conference and an exceptional representative of what student-athletes strive to be, our thoughts are with his loved ones.